Dogs are messy, and our houses sometimes get messy because dogs bring in a lot from the outside, whether they are bringing in grass and pollen or mud, or they're just kind of getting things a little bit wet and dirty. We want to make sure that we're able to easily clean up our house so that our dogs can live their best life without stressing us out about also living our best life and keeping our house clean. So here are a couple of things that I really like to help level up that are under $20. Really, they're significantly under $20, but that's kind of the price point I'm using for our title. And this is going to help you to very easily clean up after your pup. So the first thing that I really like is a Folex carpet spray. This is very easy and accessible to you, and it really helps to remove stains from carpets. So if they get sick in your house or they track something in or whatever it happens to be, you have the ability to clean up after any accidents that happen in your house on your carpet. And all you have to do is spritz it on it, and then you're just going to dab it up, and you're going to allow that to kind of function through that carpet. It's a really, really easy spray for you to be able to use. It's very accessible. I'll link that down below for you. And it works really well. I use this inside of my house. I very much like it. Obviously, we don't want our dogs to be licking it, so, block it off a little bit as it's drying. But it's a really nice way to remove paw prints or accidents or marks on your carpet and allow you to very easily clean that up. Another thing that I very much like is a fur detailer. Now, I talk about this tool a lot. It is one of my favorite things. It is a triangle-shaped tool that has 3 different sides and allows you to pull up the fur from your carpet. So whether you're doing this before you're vacuuming or after you're vacuuming, you can get up that extra fur that your vacuum is not going to be able to pull up. And all you have to do is scrape it along your carpet, on your couch, on your chair, on the car seat. If you happen to be traveling with your dog, it pulls up a ton of fur that your carpet is going to kind of retain and not allow your vacuum to get. So this is really nice. I do it before I vacuum. I do it after I vacuum. I do it whenever I feel like. And because of the way that it's sized, it is remarkably helpful for cleaning carpeted staircases because you can get the part that you step on, but also that backsplash so that it is pulling up all of the hair. Your vacuum is in no way, shape, or form going to be able to reach on carpeted stairs. It gets into those crevices because it is triangle shaped, and it is so satisfying. It is so relaxing. It is something I do to decompress and de-stress. I love this tool. It is functional, but it's also so good for my mental health. So I cannot say enough good things about that. And it was designed by car detailers. So people who designed this made it specifically for cars, but it works so, so well inside too. This is the present that I give to anybody getting a new dog. If I have friends or family who are adopting a new puppy or dog, this is my gift to them. This is the thing that I say people cannot live without. It is so incredibly valuable. Cannot say enough. I will link it down below. Now, another thing that I really like is water wipes. Water wipes are designed for babies. They are chemical free. They're literally just wipes that are kind of moist. And you can use this to clean up so many things. So if your dog comes in and they walk on the hardwood floor and they have little muddy paws, you can just clean those up. I use them. Weirdly enough, I use them to clean my windows, and because I don't want my dog licking harsh chemicals, if I'm using like Windex or something, I just use the water wipes and I will just go up and down. It sometimes leaves a little bit of a streak, so that's entirely up to you, but it's very easy just to wipe away those nose prints and the little lick prints that they have left as nose art on my windows. I can use this to clean up their crates. I can use this to clean up their dishes or their puzzle toys. I can use this to wipe things off. If I buy them a new toy from the store and I want to give it to them, but I'm worried about germs, I can kind of wipe that off a little bit without having to worry about chemicals. And so that is also really helpful for cleaning up around the house, the carpet, the furniture, the hardwood, the windows, all of those things. Very, very easy. But I also use these to clean up my dogs to prevent some of these messes. So if we have been outside and it was raining, so they're now covered in mud and dirt, before I let them off the landing, I am using those water wipes on their paws to get rid of the mud and the clay because I live in a place with clay. And I prevent that from then going on my stairs and going on my carpet and going on my furniture. I am using that that to prevent these things. I can also use it to clean up their faces. So you know my girls have eye allergies. One of my girls has just developed some acne on her face, so I'm using that to kind of clean her up. She's highly allergic to grass and pollen and everything under the sun, and so I use that to kind of bathe her at the end of the day or throughout the day to make sure she's not getting those allergens and those irritants on her. I'm taking that off with the water wipes. So water wipes are incredibly helpful when it comes to preventing messes and cleaning up messes. And even just like if you're out and about, let's say you are going out this summer and you are going to get ice cream and you want your dog to sit with you and it's a little messy because somebody dropped their ice cream, you can just real quick clean that up so that your dog is not on something that is messy. So water wipes are just the gift that keeps on giving. I love water wipes. Now, another thing that you can do is to grab a blanket and put that over your couch. So if you're worried about muddy paw prints on your couch or you're worried about something like fur, cover it. Just cover it. I don't worry about fur on my furniture. I'm fine with that, but I do worry about mud. And some of like if they come in first thing in the morning after there's a lot of dew outside and everything's just kind of wet. So I keep some blankets on my couch. And that way, when it gets wet or when it gets muddy, I can just pull that off, pop it in my laundry machine, and I can just clean that and put something else on it without damaging my couch cushions, without damaging my couch cover. I've got layers, so if something happens, it's just real easy to clean up after that. And then it doesn't matter because it's just me living here. But if somebody's coming over, I can pull those off and just have the couch as it is, or a couch with a couch cover, so that it looks a little bit nicer and a little bit less like I have blankets all over my couch. I even use comforters. When stores have sales on their comforters, I'll grab those so that it's nice and cushy and soft and cuddly for my dogs to sleep on and take naps on the couch, and it's just real easy for me to then clean that as well. So you've got a lot of options when it comes to that. I will link all of these products down below for you. It's very cheap, very easy for you to find some of these things to be able to use to keep your house just a little bit cleaner or to help clean up after some of those messes. If you have recommendations for cleaning products, go ahead and drop those down below. I gave you cheap, easy things that you can be using, but there are more expensive things as well to help keep your house in tip-top shape while you also have dogs living their best life there. So go ahead and drop your recommendations. Let's start the conversation so that we can build up a community here on the channel. Aside from just me and the experts that I bring onto the channel helping you level up, we want to hear from you as well. So now's the time to drop those down below. And if you've got a cleaning concern, something that you need help with, go ahead and drop that down below, see who can answer it, and I will make sure that I am getting answers for you as well here on the channel and our daily videos helping you level up for your pup to give them the best life possible. We'll see you in the upcoming episodes.